Welcome to Dice, Nerds, and Nagas, coming at you from Phnom Penh, Cambodia. I'm about to disagree with that. Dice, Nerds, and Nagas, the only Dungeons & Dragons podcast filmed entirely in a North Korean re-education camp.
This is all just, this is a built building.
Right? Honestly, they're not as bad as the Americans would lead you to believe, honestly.
I feel like I've learned a lot in my time here.
Right. I feel I'm gonna learn some useful trade skills, learned about the family, how they're deities, etc.
You can definitely have any haircut you want.
Yeah, apparently. So, you know, North Korean education camp, 3 out of 5 stars. 4 if they...
If you want to extend those 3 out of 5 stars, please check us out on Google Podcasts or Spotify and leave us a bit of a comment and something like that. We are an audio podcast now. We have a website too, which should be up and running by the time this is going. DiceNerdsNagas.com.
DiceNerdsNagas.gov. You heard it here first.
Yeah, yes and or no and? Does it have A-N-D in there?
A-N-D, no ampersand, the word A-N-D.
There is something that's Dice Nerds Nagas, right?
That's our Twitter, yes. If you want to check us out on Twitter, it's at DiceNerdsNagas.
Why would you? Twitter, come on. That's over. Twitter's over. We're done with that. It's all about carrier pigeons again.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the new thing.
Slow mail. It's making a comeback.
It's like slow food.
So, where we left off, though, our heroes had set off on a quest to save Princess Hamzaro from the clutches of old Joe Crow up in his nest in the big tree.
Oh, yeah.
So, obviously, this is some pretty high-stakes shit going down right now. But it's also one of the only ways they can get back to normal size, so they can continue on to the court of the Summer Queen. So, we left our heroes at the base of the big tree of the meadows. Old Joe Crow.
Do the same.
The equivalent of like a mountain of height above them. Like how tall is a mountain? Imagine that. And then that's
how deep is a river?
Yeah. all that nonsense.
Can you see the color of the wind?
Either way, so he's high up, he's in his nest, and where they stand is a great entrance to the tree of old Joe Crow. It's a hollowed out tree.
Oh,
this
that's
is
good.
much,
So maybe I
much
don't
better
need to
than I
look
thought
for
this
those
was gonna
stats,
go
but I'll still do
already.
it anyway.
Just do it.
But they've been warned. Old Joe Crow has compatriots of his own. The Spider Sisters, Merle the Squirrel. So it's not going to be easy to get to the Crow himself.
Should we sneak ahead?
We could try.
I would say you've probably done this before, actually, traveling from in and out of the Feywild. You've had to save Princess Hamzaro before.
I'm not gonna tell them that.
Nah.
This is kind of fun. I like stuff like this.
Is there anyone directly impeding our entrance to the tree?
No, not at all.
Hey, I know I said we probably ought not split up, but you want to just like take a peek in, let us know what to expect?
I'm gonna sneak in.
I will sneak in as well.
Stealthy.
Okay.
That be well?
I mean, how much can you really stealth walking just into a big hollow tree?
Yeah.
Either are
Yeah, but you see, he started out this small, and now he's like
it's not like if you do like one of these, no one can see you anymore.
So there's no cover.
No, not really much cover.
Can you get partial cover from the doorway itself?
I mean, you can peek in. You can peek in without being seen. I suppose that makes sense.
Is there any sort of balcony entrance kind of thing a little bit further up the tree?
No, just looks like a normal tree from the outside.
Okay.
Nothing, say,
51 though.
Yeah, I imagine like it would be 50 inches or centimeters or something.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Imperial
While they're
is really
stealthing
stupid
ahead,
for
I just want to use my second out of my wild hunt shifts, and I want to do a smell check, perception check, to see what I can smell coming closer inside.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I don't need to roll twice. It's a natural 20, so that'll be 28.
You can smell everything in the universe. No, I mean, you can smell. There was a hamster.
Just picture that cat me.
There's obviously some sort of crow up there making his own bird smells. You can smell the squirrel and the spiders inside of the tree.
Which is the stronger smell that's closest to us, is what I want to find out.
Spider. Somehow you just know, oh, that smells like a spider.
Wait, you
for
know,
sure.
I take it back. This is kind of stupid. We're fighting spiders. Can we just go?
Yeah.
Like, literally, we're fighting spiders. This is the kind of
Yeah.
thing that
Let's go.
it's a spider.
Okay. I mean, you know, at this size, they might be as bad as drivers. I'm just saying.
Yes. Inside of the tree, you can see it's perfectly hollow, just with a winding staircase
Yes, that's
leading
beautiful.
up and up and up.
So I guess we gotta keep our eyes open for like webby kind of traps because the spiders are closest.
Can I have a persistent held action?
I want to say no for some reason, but it's because I probably drunk one too many beers over the course of the first session.
I have a cantrip called Sacred Flame, surrounded by wood and stairs.
No, I don't know. Just if you get into combat, you gotta wait for your turn to use it.
You two are going first.
I also have this.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be behind you guys. Like
You're in front of me.
I'll be like 10 feet behind you guys.
So you're your head.
That's them two, and then I'll be 10 foot behind her.
So who's at the front of this staircase?
One.
Okay, Feather Marsh, give me a perception check as you make your way up the steps.
I have 21 myself. Just letting you know.
That's ridiculous.
Yes.
Honestly, this game is so poorly thought out. It's insane.
But your passive perception is so much higher.
Doesn't matter.
But he's actually looking now at
If
stuff.
you hadn't been focusing, it's one of those things like where you think about it.
It just doesn't make any goddamn sense, really. It makes you wonder, like,
Book and just permanently walk around reading a book.
like I'm sure they play tested the first few levels when they came up with the game, but did anyone even try and think of playing high levels
Well, we're supposed to be getting like godlike.
Yeah, well,
at level 10 though?
everyone I've ever seen is just use it for like making traveling scenes faster, so you don't have to constantly be like, hey, make
Yeah. Right, so 16 you say?
Yeah.
Right, making your way up the steps, you step on one of the steps, and a layer of dust blows off of it. You find your foot trapped in sticky web.
You see?
Two spiders begin to glide down on webs. These spiders are about the size of hill giants or ogres or some sort of creature, and they begin shooting gobs of web at you guys. Let's go ahead and roll initiative for this whole thing.
I'm gonna annoy them.
Nat 20.
Battle started.
Those copies. By the way, I get a
Oh my god, Ben. Roll something higher than 10, Ben.
Yeah, that's a 9.
I haven't rolled with you.
I'm a 10 with my bonus.
Okay, Jessup is a 9. Feather Marshal is a 10.
Strong 10.
A strong 10. Okay, I'll put S10.
You just created a new K-pop band.
What'd you get?
I got 20. Naturally.
20.
Good X.
I
Marta.
don't have any initiative.
Okay.
Ones.
I have 10.
10. Your dex is higher than Feather Marshal's. What's your dex?
Yours is 1 higher than mine.
Oh, okay.
3 and 4.
So then, be per
No, you're
d10.
5. No. You're maxed out.
Cool.
Oh, a fumbling fall.
A fumbly wumbly 4.
3, 4.
How far are they from me?
Let's see. Wait.
I can't.
That's
Pretty sure I overheard him say that he did not roll very well. for
Lucky
me.
you had that sacred fang.
they're right next to each other in the initiative order. So okay. So Martin, you'll go first, followed by the spiders.
Okay, how far away are they?
Maybe about 40, 50
How
feet.
far up the stairs are we?
Yeah.
They're maybe a quarter of the way up the tree.
Okay, so they are currently suspended
Yes.
via webs.
Yes.
How high are they above, like, the plane of the stairs that we're on?
20 feet higher?
Cool. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't say a cool. I said cool. Cool.
I think it's something for when Aki comes back.
Aki's backy.
Yeah, well, that'll be the title of the episode. Probably.
And he speaks out of sync for some reason.
Yeah, sure. I will go ahead and cast the cantrip. Sacred Flame.
I
Either of them.
doesn't make a difference, really.
It really does not. It's deck save.
Deck save. Okay. Fails that shit.
Sweet. Not so sweet, because I rolled 3 cold damage.
3 damage. Wow, big damage.
It's flame-like radiance is what it is, technically, as far as damage.
Nice. So, a couple gouts of sacred flame erupt from you and kind of thwack against the spider, but does not seem deterred. It is the spiders around. One of them is going to shoot his web right at you, try to trap you in a gob of gooey, silky web nonsense.
Sorry, I didn't get to take, like, bonus action.
Bonus action, go ahead.
Bonus action, I'll shield the face.
Anti-win.
You know what?
Shield the face.
Okay.
Anti-win.
So your armor class is now
20.
20. Alright, go ahead and give me a what would web be? Like dex or strength check. Makes sense.
Oh, it was an 18 and it bounced.
Okay, you are completely enveloped in these webs. You're gonna need to break free before you can take any significant actions. The second spider is going to shoot a similar gob of web at whoever's Jessup. No, Feather Marshal, you were in front.
I'm 10 feet behind Vegeta.
Alright, so that'll be same from you, a strength check.
Strength save.
Yes.
26.
Fail. No, you succeed on that. So it hits you, but you're able to rip yourself free from it very quickly. The spiders then swoop in on their webs, lashing with their claws and mandibles. First one will attack Mardum.
I was in the back.
Okay.
So they would have, I don't know what kind of movement they have, but to come down and to come back to where I am. So it was them in the front and then Jessica behind me. And then I was in the back because my spell was a range spell.
Okay. So he just kind of swoops in on the web. Makes attack. What's your armor class again?
20.
20. So it actually misses, though. It scrapes and scrapes, but your armor protects you while
Probably
you're-
the webbing that protects me at this point.
Maybe. And then next one's going to swoop in and try to attack Feather Marshal. Your armor class is what?
16.
Right, so it does hit with its, let's say mandibles, I guess. It makes a bite attack at you.
You assume it's the rules.
Let's see. Oof. 26 damage.
What?
It's a big ass spider. It's, 2 or 3 times bigger than a person, I guess. So it,
26 damage.
yes, one of which was poison though. So it might be 25 damage.
One unresistant.
Yeah, so if you're resistant and you take 1 damage,
It goes away.
goes away, I guess. So 25 actually. My bad. Alright, and then it goes to Perdita, Feather Marshal, then Jessup.
Right, the spider that is right in front of me, next to old Feather Marshal here, I'm going to shoot a crossbow bolt at it. And I have advantage. And that is 28 to hit.
28 hits for sure.
And I'll be having sneak attack with it as well. So it's 1d8. Hold on. Okay. Does 6 is okay, so 8 damage so far, and then
Is right. That's a good roll. Yeah,
is
15.
it? Is it 15? Okay, I can't do maths right now. So it was Was it 8 and 15?
No, well, it was.
Yeah, 2 plus 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
8 plus 15.
20.
23.
23. Oh, yeah.
23 damage.
Yes.
Is a good shot.
Yep. And that is. Yeah, that's it.
Right, so strong crossbow hit from Perdita, and then it goes to Feather Marshal. So one of the spiders clawing at you does some damage.
Am I stuck on that foot thing?
Yes.
I can teleport.
You can teleport.
And then I won't be stuck.
Fair enough, I
Behind
guess.
the snake.
Like
Snake.
above it.
The snake?
Spider.
Spider.
Let's not invoke any more animals, please.
Remember,
These
there it is.
are very obviously the
They're
spider
suspended in the
sisters.
air, aren't
Can
I
I
think they
get
both
onto
come
its
down now.
back?
I guess. Why the fuck not? I don't really care.
And stand down on its head.
Sure, go for it.
So that's advantage. 18 and 17. Which one?
18 and 17, so the 18 hits.
18, yeah. That was advantage. So that is. Yeah, I have advantage, so I get sneak attack. So the red one's fire. 10 damage, 3 fire damage. Plus 6. So 16 damage and 3 fire damage
Okay.
for the first hit. Second hit. 18 again.
Okay. Yeah.
15 damage on the second hit.
Okay.
I say, kill it with fire.
So you're on the back of the spider, you're stabbing away. It
That's
goes
the
over
second hit
to
was
Jessup.
5 fire damage.
What?
5 of the second hit was 5 damage.
Fair enough.
Alright,
Tell me if it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
I
It's, just
will,
it's regular extra damage.
hold up one of my short swords and I will aim at, I don't know, because I'm just holding it. Aim at the spider that was attacking Mortem,
Alright.
and I will cast Guiding Bolt at it. So, glowing green energy starts swirling around me in the masses, and I'm going to try and hit it with the Guiding Bolt, which misses entirely.
Okay.
And then, as a bonus action, I will use my very last shift and do the one that bumps up my AC. So the AC right now is 18.
Okay.
And
Let's
I
see.
realized I'm in the safest place.
Next up is that cool?
No spider can attack you.
Okay, so
What's it gonna do?
say that I was behind him.
Okay.
I don't know, like what order we were on this.
I was in front.
You were
she was
after
just
me,
behind
I believe. You
I
were
was, I
taking
think,
up
up
the
in the
rear.
rear. Yeah.
We were 20
Am I
feet ahead.
able to get past them?
I guess, yeah, you can shove through them or out of the way, blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
You're gonna get up to next to me.
I want to get past them.
Oh, okay.
I want to run up the stairs a little bit and then jump onto.
My way?
Alright, make a deck save.
Huh? The other one's by Martin, which is behind you.
Oh, okay. Then I just.
Yeah.
There.
Ho 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 ho. This is gonna
Alright,
be
so that will be a large drop down to the ground.
4. Then I am going to use my slow fall. I do now.
Good spell. Oh, okay.
Alright, so you can slow fall back to the ground, but it'll take some time for you to get back into the fight. Alright, let's see.
back up to you.
Let's see, it is back to Martin.
bunk shit, man.
So,
I wanted to do this.
do I need to make like a strength save or like
Strength.
Yes.
a strength check to get out?
Yep.
It's not all that great. It's a 9.
Nah, no, so you are still, the condition, I guess, would be paralyzed.
Okay, so I will bonus action.
Sorry.
If you heal something, you'll be WebMD.
That's a groaner.
How are you not dead by now, Mark, is my question.
We bonus actions. Bonus action spiritual weapon directly outside of the web. And try to use my weapon
Everybody
to
has psychic damage.
to attack the web because it's the only. I can't see through the web, or can I?
Not really, no.
Yeah, so I figure the only enemy that I could
set it on is the webbing itself. Is that fair?
That makes sense.
Okay. So
That'll make it much easier for your strength check next round then.
Well, it auto attacks when I summon it, so maybe is there a possibility the damage is high enough that it would
I guess yeah, if you do the damage and then we'll see how much easier it makes the check next time.
So that's 23 for my attack.
Stab yourself right in the face. You're dead. No.
It's a fine way to go, guys.
So it'll make it'll be much easier to break free from the web now.
It's 7 points of damage for the bug.
Right, so it goes back to the spiders. Hanging on the webs.
Because it was my bonus action, can I just hold an action for when the web is off? Since I cannot move, I cannot act.
Isn't your trying to get out is your action?
Yeah, I mean you already
I thought it was like a
you already tried to get out.
Strength check.
Oh,
if I had known that, I would have made a different action. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Alright, so next is the spiders. Next one's going to, one with feather marshal hanging off its back is going to try and I guess attack you.
Buck him?
Yeah, it'll be an attack and then you have to take a check to see if you fall off.
Dex save.
Misses its attack, but dex save. Stay on.
14.
14, it does knock you off then. Shaking like crazy. Knocks you off the web.
3 feet. Well, roll.
Well, falling damage, right? But you have a thing that subtracts some falling damage, so it might not do anything.
Does it knock him to the ground or to the stairs?
Onto the ground. Ground at the bottom.
The ground.
The bottom of the stairs?
Like the floor, so to speak.
Ben, they're higher up, right? Or
Yes.
did they come? Okay, so they're higher than us.
They swung in to attack, and then
Okay, cool.
pulled
So I
back.
had it right in my head. For some reason, I keep missing it.
so it'd be 20 damage normally, but you can subtract a certain amount, right?
Mitigate all points.
How much was that?
What?
40 damage?
It was 20 for him. Let's see, and then, so that's one spider, he attacked you, tried to knock you off. Bonus action, web. So he's gonna shoot a web at Perdita, who was so skillfully using the crossbow earlier. What is your armor class?
Far away now.
17.
Say it'll take a round to get back up. I guess you're quite fast, though. I didn't think of, like, specific...
260 feet.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess you can get back up then. It'll take you one round.
Go up 260 feet, and next round drop down.
Okay, so Perdita, give me a strength check to not be webbed.
He casts feather ball right before he does it, so it's just like
1 damage.
from outside the tree you hear the faintest of screaming.
Be high.
So, what is actually slow?
You are webbed as Martin was webbed similarly.
Yeah, okay, so I'm covered in web.
Yeah, just...
Okay.
Next spider.
It's basically, I have the same thing as you, just damage reduction at the fall. It's 20 damage reduction, that's why I asked. If I was trying to ask, did I take the same amount of damage?
Well, it probably would have been different, but I figured you did a slow fall so you wouldn't take damage.
Slow fall, yeah, it's not actually falling slow. We actually do something just before we land to not take damage, like roll, basically. Roll.
Well, basically, what the bug does is, like I said, it's lawful, but it reduces my falling damage by 20.
Oh, well, I guess I should have still rolled for that then, in case it was a little higher than 20. But no, you're good. That was a low roll right there. So, second
Into
spider.
the cloak mode.
Yeah. Blocks the fall. So, next spider is going to fire a web at Jessup. So, be a strength check.
Natural 20.
Okay, you're fine. And it's going to swing in and make an attack at Mardum before she is able to break free from the web. Let's see, your armor class is 20. He is able to break through, thank goodness, for that advantage, I guess. Well, thank goodness if you're, cheering for the spiders.
Yay, spiders. Does that also break the web?
Sure, well,
Feels right.
normally I'd
It's
say
already
not really,
damaged.
but whatever.
They're probably very aware of how their waves work. No.
Yeah, but if I already
I guess that'll
damaged
be 18 damage. And I think that is both of the spiders. A loud sound, like feet pitter-pattering on the stairs.
And Feather's back.
Feather, well, no, whoever would be in front now, I don't know who would be in front now,
Feather.
can hear it, and you can see a enormous squirrel making his way down the stairs, approaching Perdita
We're still
at a fast rate. Just gonna put him at the bottom there. Alright, so then it goes to Perdita, Feather, then Jessup.
Your heads all look like nuts to me.
Strength check, something.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about something.
Did I skip?
Oh, you're lost at the end. So we're
You're at the end
the
of the mission.
spiders.
Yeah, I know, but you took an action after I. Oh, you.
No, it's been
when you
all
said-
spiders
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use a dagger to try and cut myself out.
Okay.
Because I don't have any strength. That's okay. So what I'd like to do is just basically make a dagger attack.
Alright, to weaken it first.
To try and help me get out.
Alright.
Your way out.
To try and help me cut my way out. So let's just see. That's 17.
Okay, so you're able to cut through most of the web, so so your next round will be pretty easy to get out.
Okay.
We're on the way.
Hey, Feather, Marshall, you went to the ground, rushed back up the stairs, I guess.
And stab something.
Alright,
The one that threw me.
So you're back up.
so you're gonna try to.
Teleport us back. Yes.
So okay, so you can move that full distance.
I can,
And then teleport.
Yeah, that's all I need to know how far I'm downstairs. Feet.
You said it would take a round to get back up. So
For him.
For you.
But he's got like double movement to start.
I know.
But I might have to use like bonus action. That's all.
Let's say it does use the bonus action, I guess, to get back up to where your group is.
Okay. Then I can't reach them then.
No, I don't think so, unless you have some sort of ranged kind of attack.
I throw a ninja star. No, one of my old spears.
Right.
On my
Old
back.
spear. Going at the spider.
Yeah. 27.
That'll hit.
That's 1d8.
Oh.
13 damage.
Okay, definitely a solid hit.
And do I get a second thrown weapon attack? My second attack?
Do you have another spear?
Yeah, one more.
I guess you can throw the other spear.
Yeah. And I've got one more old one. Yeah.
Hi.
So it's not just melee attacks where I get a second attack.
Yeah, I would imagine you would need to actually have more ammunition to do the other attack.
Well, I do have another spear.
Yeah, so you can throw that.
Okay. 20.
No, it works for one.
20 will hit.
For my extra attacks only on melee weapons.
I'm feeling mine is as well.
Well, then don't do the attack.
I'm not sure.
I'd say
not
if you have multiple
range.
attacks and you have enough ammunition, you can make the multiple attacks. Right now, at least. We can check it later.
Another 10.
10 more damage? Okay. So this is one badly injured spider, for sure. It goes to...
Yes.
Jessup. Jessup. Did you get webbed?
I did not.
Okay.
I am gonna run up to where C. Mortem is, and I'm gonna use all 3 of my attacks, if necessary, to cut the webs off. Free.
I am free of the webs as
You
of
are?
the last spider attack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a different.
But there is a
thing.
spider directly in front of me.
Is
and
it,
she's
is
all
it
bugged up.
the spider in front of her is okay, well then fuck that. I am going to run past her and
Jessup.
I am
Bye,
going
Jessup.
to attack the squirrel.
Okay.
Came at you running.
Merle the squirrel, a mean-looking squirrel with a big
has not
scar
acted
across his nose.
So I get advantage, it hasn't acted yet. So 12 is 20 on the first hit. This is my short swords.
Alright.
And then second hit is 24, and the bonus action hit. So it's the first one is the one that does the fire damage as well. Second one's just normal. Third one's the fire damage as well. That's a critical miss. So that was the first one. So 3 plus 3, that's 6, and then the fire damage. That's And so it's the first one, and the second one is 8. So 18 points of damage to the squirrel.
Okay. 18 damage.
And I'm all up in its squirrel.
Alright, fair enough. Let's see, so it goes to Jessup? No. Echo? So I'll take that whole movement to get back up, I suppose.
Yep.
Right.
I do.
Up the stairs.
I can still make an attack.
No.
The movement, then double movement.
Okay, well, I figured.
Like he had to use his bonus.
Okay, so firstly, my movement is 40.
Okay.
And then I can Misty Step. My bonus action.
Okay. 70. And then one more movement.
Okay.
So you can get 110 feet.
Use your action to do another move.
Okay, and then the squirrel. So, squirrel, takes a step from you, rears up on his hind legs, and smashes down, trying to rip at you with his large, rodent teeth.
Sorry, I just wanted to say,
Yes.
would I be able to just do the my normal 40 feet and then the bonus action, and then use my action to make a ranged attack instead, and then continue running on the next turn?
I guess, sure.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to.
You know what? Oh.
Yeah.
What are you gonna chill touch?
Spiders?
Alright.
No.
Okay. Alright, let's see.
It's a big old move. Give me that squirrel damage. Or
Alright,
at least
so-
see if it hits anyway.
Let's see. Armor class is 18. Nice, that'll be 2 hits
Okay.
with his teeth. Let's see. Nice, so 19 damage on the first hit. And he makes a second strike against you, ripping through your armor, doing another... weird. Okay, another 19 damage.
So that's 30.
Different numbers, but all equal up to the same sum. So 38 total, right? Unless I just need to quit trying to teach first graders math.
I'll be honest, I heard numbers, I didn't hear.
So, does his attacks, and he's going to make a squirt. No, he's not going to do anything stupid like that now. So, he's going to scamper up the side.
Attack opportunity?
Sure.
Sweet.
Why did you look at me when you said
That is a 17 to hit.
Okay, 17 will not pierce his thick squirrel hide.
Shiza.
You slash off a great deal of hair, but you don't hit real tail. Goes back to Martum. Top of the initiative order.
This spider is directly in front of me.
No, it's back, hanging from the middle of the tree. Kind of swoops in, attack,
Okay.
goes,
How far away?
pendulums back out. Let's say 20 feet. Equivalent of 20 feet.
How damaged is it?
One of them is severely damaged, one of them is doing okay.
I want to do a thing. I can't do this. I will cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay. Guide that bolt right into one of the spiders. Which one?
The one that's been attacking me.
Okay. And that's the more damaged one.
That's 15 to hit.
15 to hit.
Yeah, but I will go ahead and Guided Strike. So it adds 10. So it's, yeah,
Okay, so
that's 25.
25 will hit. That's probably a good idea because it would have missed otherwise.
Yeah.
Damage that spider.
Nice. That's good to know, Guiding Bolt.
It's fade.
Such a strong spell.
guided raid.
Guided raid.
Not great on damage, though. I mean, 10 points damage, but it is advantage for the next attacking person.
Okay. So you hit the spider. It is the spider's turn. The more damaged one drops down from its web. It falls very quickly back to the ground.
It wasn't quite finished because I still have my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
I do movements of bonus
Yeah,
action.
that's fine.
Yeah, it's 20 minutes away, so it's fine.
My spiritual weapon now. Okay.
I had to stop it from getting off the table.
So the exact thing that I just said a moment ago happens. It drops down to the ground and scurries out of the tree as fast as its 8 legs can take it. Yes. Yes, the more damaged one. It says, "Fuck this! I'm out. This isn't worth protecting that fucking crow." You know, he's just a crow.
Coward.
Screw you!
Spiders.
Spiders. They're so fickle. The next spider, he's going to shoot a glob attack at Jessup.
Okay.
So that'll be a strength check to not be enveloped in web.
14.
14, so you are enveloped in a web.
Alright.
Not a good position to be in. And he's going to swoop in and attack at you, too.
Okay.
So, let's see, that'll be... let's see, that armor class was 18, correct? So first one hits, second one hits.
Okay.
Spider going to town on that booty. 14 damage on the first strike. And for the second strike, it's a weird roll. 2, 4, 6, 11 damage.
It's 25.
And then swings back out to the middle or so of the tree. After that, it is Perdita, Feather, and Jessup in that order.
Okay, so
And they're not cool as well. Or, yeah.
how far is that scroll from me? Is it just far?
I'd say it's pretty close. There's people kind of standing in the way, but you can probably still get a shot off against it.
They're not completely out the web yet, right?
Oh, yeah, you still need to get out of that web.
Okay, let me do this.
So it'll be a strength check. Very easy one, though, now with the dagger attack earlier.
Okay, that's good.
Was it a 1?
No.
Okay, then you are out of the web.
11. Okay, so I'm out the web. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move up so that I'm a little bit closer to the squirrel, but not like next to it. I'm just gonna be like within 20 feet of it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna go to the restroom again real quick. I'll be right back, and we'll continue on.
No, extra attack. Just says you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action.
I have an idea, something I want to try, but just
It's
Okay, well-
a new thing that
When Ben comes back, it's your turn.
Oh yeah.
Get ready. Oh, really struggling.
I am hungry.
Should have gotten him earlier.
Can't get too much. So, I reckon the sound of deep speech must be pretty fucking horrific.
Mark, you want
Okay, so I believe Feather Marshal is up next.
Yes. To the back of that spider.
Okay. On to the spitter.
Yeah.
So one spider fucked off,
Yeah, one spider fucked off.
and the squirrel is scampering somewhere.
He scampered up the wall. Oh yeah, I forgot he was up the wall, so yeah, you can...
Still works. 27. Sorry, that's 28.
28 completely misses. You just hit yourself in the face and die.
I rolled 2 18. But that was more advantage. 39.
Okay, they both hit.
Plus my attacks hits. I had advantage. So that's attack.
Count.
11 damage.
11 damage.
My first hit.
Second damage. Second hit.
Much better.
13.
Okay, fair enough.
14.
Okay. One less. And then, Jessup, you are enveloped in the web.
Okay.
It'll be a strength check to try and get out.
Cool. What I would like to do is I am going to try and scare them all right away by doing something specific. Alright. First, I'm going to channel divinity with knowledge of ages to give myself 10 minutes proficiency in charisma checks, well, intimidation specifically. And then I am going to shout out in Infernal as loud as I can. They don't need to understand it, but I'm sure Infernal sounds pretty fucking horrible. I will rip the bones from your flesh. And I'm gonna try and make that intimidation check.
Just generally.
Comes up.
Just try and scare them all.
Okay.
Alright? Sweet, come on now, don't fail me. Aw, that's
get
only a
advantage,
10.
don't
No, I do not get
10?
advantage. It just gives me proficiency for 10 minutes and that skill.
Plus 4.
It's only a 10.
10's not that great. Let's see how it
Not that
works.
great.
No, it doesn't scare him away,
Oh.
sadly.
Maybe they're just like, what the hell is he speaking?
I
don't understand that language. So,
Even though you're a spider, you don't have
so
bones.
the channel divinity was an action. I guess I have a bonus action. I guess.
What?
Channel divinity is an action. Do I still have a bonus action?
I guess, but you're stuck in the web.
I know. Can I
She's
just healing word? Can I
paralyzed.
just healing word myself?
Incapacitated and incapacitated and cannot move or speak.
And move or speak.
Yeah, so the first thing I'll allow because I wasn't paying any attention,
Okay.
but
And that's
yeah.
my turn.
Yeah. Stuck in the web. Cool. It is your turn.
Okay.
The squirrel scurried up the wall.
Spider.
Spider hanging in the web.
Okay.
One spider.
How far is it from the stairs?
About 20 feet. Or whatever the equivalent is, you know.
Okay, so I wouldn't be able to hit it with either Cloud Slicer or
No, I guess you could do like a weather thing with Cloud Slicer to knock him around or something, but...
Don't you have some movement left?
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't used any movement this round yet.
No, I mean, like, if I run up, like, how far is he from the stairs? Like, is he hanging from the middle?
Yeah, he's like hanging in the middle of the tree. Like imagine like a hollow cylinder. He's directly in the center of it. You guys are on the edge of the cylinder.
Okay, well, then I will use...
Separate the web.
Blah, blah, blah.
He's not connected to the center. I know, well, I got webbed up fairly immediately.
It's a good plan.
Has anyone made a WebMD joke yet? I don't think so. I think I'll make the first one.
Surely dark web's the next joke.
Oh shit! Okay, that would have been a good one too. Yeah.
Both points are different.
Well, it's cool.
What other
We're both
web
pointing at the same one.
puns can there be?
What did you do? It's like,
So I don't even know whose turn it is right now. It's Akul's turn.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna chill touch it.
Chill touch. Okay. So does he have to roll anything, or is that you do an
range
attack
spell
roll?
attack.
It's a range spell.
Huh? You say, "May the power of Kellenvor free make you feel bad."
Better, that's 17.
17 will hit.
Right, so...
you just wing this.
Of course, I'm just winging it.
But it doesn't hit the squirrel.
No, he's got a thick, furry hide.
That's 11 necrotic damage.
Okay. 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it cannot heal it.
Squirreling, this paladin squirrel won't be able to help his friend out. Okay, so it goes then to Merle,
Sir Laura!
the squirrel.
Sir Squirrel.
No,
Merle.
in Divinity 2, you actually now have a paladin squirrel called Sir Laura.
Yeah.
Companion.
I played not the very, very like original Divinity, but I played the second to newest one, and it seemed really cool. But my
Original
crap,
Sin?
yeah.
Okay.
But my crap top really couldn't handle it very well.
Original
So
Sin 2 is...
love to play it. I want to give it a try.
But-
it is, yeah.
Sorry, one more thing.
Okay.
The old one, slightly old one, you play as like a dragon slayer who turns into a dragon. So it's also like RPG / dragon flight simulator.
Used to kill himself.
I don't remember that part at all.
What is Merle the Squirrel?
So Merle the squirrel lets out a battle shriek and drops down. I believe Jessup is still incapacitated in the web, so we make an attack at Jessup, which hits.
With advantage, because I'm paralyzed.
Yep. Okay.
So the wave's paralyzed. They're under strain.
Yeah, paralyzed.
Huh?
Restrained would make more sense, but I thought paralyzed at first, so I'm just
There
calling it
might be
that.
special webs.
Special poison-laced spider webs.
Webs.
They're just really, really well.
So it'll be 15 damage to Jessup, and then I believe you were right behind Jessup, correct? So it's going to make an attack towards you as well. He's just
Yeah, he said that he
all
he came
teeth
up
and
with
claws.
Can
We
he
both
dodge?
said that.
Okay. Does that add to your AC or?
When the attacker,
Or I can just do a
when an
strength
attacker
check
that can
on my
see
turn.
me hits me with an attack,
But other people
I can
are
use my reaction to
before me.
halve the attack's damage.
Fair enough. Okay.
If it hits me.
I believe he hit. What was your AC? again?
17.
Yes. Alright, so that'll be 20 damage,
Cool.
which is
Half.
10.
Okay.
And then he's looking around wildly. What should I do? I'm surrounded by enemies. I'll hit that guy in the web again. Because he's much easier to hit. 3-attack squirrel? Yeah, this guy, he's a...
Ninja squirrel.
If you are the
Most
size of
squirrels
a
are.
bug,
You met the squirrel.
a squirrel's probably quite an intimidating creature.
I would imagine so.
Cute little
Your face would probably be
So
pretty
he
intimidating.
swipes back. His tail crashes down upon you, doing another 11, 23 damage.
I am out.
So he knocks Jessup out entirely with his giant, meaty, fluffy, adorable tail. It goes straight to the spiders.
What about me?
It goes straight to Mardum, actually. I Mard and I have Mur, so I just kind of
It goes straight to murder. I gotcha. Let's do this.
murder.
So
Red rum.
yeah. So I'm going to likely probably Guiding Bolt again. Like that's just probably kind of how this is gonna work.
It's burning through those spell slots, but
Well, okay. I'll do it. I'll Sacred Flame it up.
right.
So it's actually a deck save for the spider.
Alright, deck save for the spider.
Yep.
Complete failure, by the way.
6,
Like tries to swing, but
5,
just like.
so that's 11 points of radiant damage. And then for the bonus action, my spiritual weapon.
Alright,
which is
spiritual
the Shape
weapon.
of Warhammer is also gonna attack. Which is 26 to hit.
26 hits for sure.
I have to remember how much damage.
So yeah, your Warhammer, once a shining, sort of glorious tribute to the battle god Hor, a bloody, dripping, wicked-looking weapon.
10.
10 more damage.
Yeah, so I imagine because spiritual weapon is based on my own, like it was originally Hori, and now it's Kunai.
Kunlaish.
Light,
Yeah.
flavored, spiced.
Faux show. So this next spider also drops down and flees the battle, leaving the squirrel surrounded by enemies.
Cowards. And I will take my full movement. I am doing everything I can do to him.
Alright, so you're trying to get through, but there's probably people in the way. It's a thin staircase. What? Oh, it's gonna drop down. You want to go with it, you can, but it tries to buck you off, I guess. So one more dex save if you want to stay on the spider as it flees.
11.
It knocks you off, I guess. So that'll be the same falling thing again, I guess. It was the same height. So 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, wait. 6, 12, 17, 18, 19, 24 damage.
It's 45.
Well, that's like jumping off of a cliff or something. So you fall down quietly, but the spider scurries away out the entrance that you guys came in from.
I'll take it carrying my 2 spears and stuck it.
Maybe you were able to get one of them back, I'd say. But yeah, there's a spider roaming, a little tiny spider roaming the fields of the Feywild with a tiny little spear stuck in its back.
I get bigger again as the thing gets annihilate. Please tell me that's gonna happen.
I think instead, maybe someday you'll just come across a spider with a tiny little spear sticking out its back. And it won't like you for some reason, but it won't be able to do anything, because you're big. Nemesis. I have a new nemesis for the rest of the campaign.
Nemesis.
Little tiny spiders.
He had to make a dex save. No, well, he had to make a dex save.
Nemesis.
Perdita,
Yes.
you're up next.
Okay, so the squirrel's in front of me.
Directly in front of you.
Directly in front of me. I'm going to shoot it with the pointy end of the crossbow, and because he's standing right next to.
But also it's blunt face, unless you have crossbow expert, so
Yeah,
you would
that's
have
right.
disadvantage plus advantage, which makes it normal.
Wait. Jesus Christ.
Math.
My weakness.
Jesus, her weakness.
I'm hungover.
It's a condition. It's only temporary.
Okay, fine. Instead, I will
I think you should do it.
firebolt it.
Firebolt.
Or that.
Tight.
That's 23.
That'll hit.
Yeah, and 2d10.
Suspicious
Bump
pause.
out those
Whether it would hit or
a bit
not.
more.
What did I make the squirrel's AC again? Oh yeah.
1 million? 2 million?
Jesus Christ, 3 damage.
A mighty, what seems like a large gout of flame erupts from your hand, but in reality it's probably like a little spark or something.
It's like, actually my favorite part is
It's
when it's all
burning
going
though.
fucking like crazy and there's a big wall with the hornets and there's a cracker, they've got like a firecracker. And they light the firecracker and they're just about to blow up the hornets or whatever. And then just before it's about to explode, everything like pauses and the camera zooms out to normal human size
And
eyes.
it's just a little. Because Ants is the superior movie.
That's only good.
Who doesn't love Jewish bugs?
I really liked Ant.
I like both of them.
And you think I was gonna let you be a part of my like wildest desires or wildest fantasies or something? That line kills me.
I'm going to.
You prefer Bug's Life?
The beam.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. A branch grows out and just pierces you through the heart,
I agree.
dealing.
Actual damage for that.
Dealing 60 12 damage.
Afraid to say, there's no death saving throws allowed. He's dead.
60 everything.
60 everything.
B movie. Well, that's still a movie about a Jewish bug, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Jewish bug is my favorite genre.
But it's not vegan.
But it is kosher.
Jesus Christ, where are we in the initiative order now? I don't-
Just finished Perdita.
Perdita just wants its feather marshal. You're once again back on the ground. God damn it.
And he's down, right?
He's down.
But don't you see me sprinting toward them?
Alright.
You know not to.
Run back up again.
Okay.
Do I reach the squirrel and have an action to do or not?
Let's just say no, because I'm a dick.
Then
So
I'll-
Well, it is a
glad,
little bit further up the
my
stairway.
reactions blow raspberry at it.
so glad I
Oh,
used
that's the one I
the
reacted.
full wearable form in the back of
I
the
used my
monster
free
to
action.
Your free action, okay. It's a free action to blow raspberries. Jessup, give me one of them death saving throws. Wouldn't that be a terrible way to
I have
go?
one of these in 8.
Fail.
Fail! 1x on Jessup's life force / will to live.
One in 8.
Cool.
We went there.
It doesn't count at the table because we weren't there.
Yeah, okay, fine. So how far am I away from the squirrel?
About tree fitting.
Sure.
Fitting.
I guess it's like if you can change
You all
places
take
with
it.
someone
You have 2
else.
fails now.
So if you want, if they agree, you can kind of bully your way through, or they could be blocking you from getting that hit.
You can squeeze
I'll
through.
out the way.
Alright.
You can squeeze through.
Okay, sweet. So I
Find yourself face to face with the terrifying squirrel known as Merle.
I'm going to use my bonus action to abhor enemy,
Okay.
which I can do.
Or enemy. You can read it above.
Which means that I get advantage for 1 minute.
Okay.
He's gonna talk about his backstory.
This is great.
I think that deserves it.
That was one success.
What does that do?
So that's 27.
27 to hit. You're able to pierce the thick, furry hide of the squirrel.
The next one will be 23.
To hit,
Yeah.
that'll also pierce the maybe not so thick, not so furry hide of the squirrel at this
He's
point.
losing chunks by now.
This is a chunked squirrel.
So that is 12 on the first one.
12 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Second one.
the second one is 13. And I will burn a smite.
Okay, smite the squirrel, the unholy squirrel beast.
Smite.
They are.
name of Kalimvor! Away, squirrel!
Undead squirrel fiend, I denounce thee.
The power of Kalimvor compels you.
You damn fluffy rat!
Power of what?
Delicious though. So good.
He is a favorite enemy of Kalimvor, obviously, so...
Obviously.
God of death and hating squirrels.
Yep.
Kalimvor, a particularly vicious guard dog.
In my hometown, there's a golf course that has like very rare little white and grey squirrels that run around.
Not allowed to hit him with golf clubs.
Dead.
Undead squirrels.
No, I'm not gonna smite.
Okay, saving the smite
Yeah.
for old Joe Crow.
No, it's just I used the bore enemy. That's a bonus action. Smite's a bonus action. So I don't want to use divine. I don't want to waste the divine smite. That's fucking smite.
So, Merle the squirrel, seeing this new opponent with him, but also seeing that Jessup is still stuck in the web, he'll make his first attack. Wait,
Oh, Jessup's down.
it hits Jessup.
That's 2.
An attack would be 2 failures, right?
So that would be dead.
Which would be dead.
Hopefully somebody's got raised.
Huh.
I mean,
I find myself in quite the predicament.
he pushed himself up there. Shouldn't he be in the middle, in between
Yeah,
there?
blocking.
Well, I imagine he took your spot.
Well, I moved out the way, but I mean,
So that it here's, okay, I'm imagining
Roll the dice.
squirrel,
Roll the dice.
Jessup, and now
The paladin did
cool.
just hit him. I'm gonna point that out.
okay.
I did blow her up.
so like so you would be
Squirrel time. That's
over here. So it's like it would be, there's the big old squirrel.
Okay.
It's fine.
Jessup's over here.
It's fine.
Aqua's over here.
Ray's dead now.
Pretty this here.
I've got Revivify.
Revivify. Well, huh. On the other hand, though,
I have a minute to raise.
a hostage would be useful.
Another one?
You know,
I
it's
already have the princess.
it's 1:43. We're about out of time. So, Jessup has been downed by the vicious squirrel Merle.
Do we have to finish now?
On his other side, Akul, the valiant paladin,
Do we go down the city?
great sword in hand. It is Merle the squirrel's turn. Does he kill Jessup? Does he take Jessup? Find out what happens to one of the few remaining party members left next time on Dice Nerds and Nagas. Bye.